Hey guys, so here is my Funko Pop collection. We're going to start off with my favorite cartoon ever in the world, The Simpsons. So first up we've got Homer, which he's a really good looking pop. He's eating his donut. He's just kind of a fun one. That's basically it about Homer. Bart, same deal, real simple, nothing special about him either, but they really captured The Simpsons well. I don't have Marge and I don't have Krusty, but I want to get them. Also, we got these bad boys for $5 on sale because apparently nobody else buys The Simpsons, so these were a great deal. I would really like to see Funko come out with another Simpsons line of Funko Pops of basically the Treehouse of Horror. I'd love to see these guys as zombies or really just any other the fun characters that the Treehouse of Horror has.
I'd love to see the Treehouse of Horror Pops too. That'd be pretty awesome.
Up next we have the movie line, starting with V for Vendetta, one of my favorite movies of all time.
Mine too. I absolutely love that movie.
So they have this one, and then they have a gold version of him. I think he's probably a Comic-Con exclusive of some kind, but he's a gold-faced metallic. I got the regular one because even though it's cool that it's metallic and gold, but it kind of defeats the purpose of the mask that everybody knows and loves. So, you know, I went ahead and went with the regular version. This is actually one of the best-looking pops that would just sit on the counter and look really cool. So, real happy they made V for Vendetta. It's something that they must have had a lot of people ask for because this is something I probably wouldn't have expected them to make. Up next we have Hannibal Lecter. He's basically, this is a really cool pop. I mean, it's as simple as that. He's in a strap jacket, in a dolly, just like in the movie with the mask on and the jailhouse orange outfit. It's a really cool pop. He looks absolutely nothing like Hannibal, but he doesn't really have to because it's so cool. I mean, he's got wheels and everything. So, really fun pop on this one. Super, super big fan of this one. And, yeah, love it.
He looks super innocent and like super inviting with his childlike face. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah. They might have been able to do something with his eyes a little more, but really, really cool pop. Up next we have one of my favorite looking pops out of all the horror line. Definitely, definitely, definitely Jason. Love this pop. Love the way this came out. I love the mask has mud and kind of grime on it. Super, super awesome. Blood on the machete. Just super awesome pop. Love it to death. And he's got the one eye that's halfway closed or he's like, Then we have basically a very, very, very awesome Halloween classic. Halloween, Michael Myers. So we all know the sound. So great. Love it. Love it. He's so cool. He's got his dagger, his mouth, and he's just like, These would have been really, really cool to find and glow in the dark, but they're really hard to find, and they're really expensive if you want to buy them online. But these are basically made to be perfect glow in the dark pops. So, yeah. Up next, Freddy Krueger. This is my favorite bad guy out of all the horrors. Not necessarily the pop, which in reality this is a very, very cool pop. But Freddy Krueger itself, he's so cool. He's such an awesome horror character. And yeah, the pop that they made is super detailed. Probably the first detailed pop that I've seen anywhere. Besides now what they've come out with. They've come out some really detailed ones. But this was kind of the first one where you're like, whoa, they're really getting into the sculpt now. So he's got you can even see his texture in the sweater that he's got. His hat looks super awesome. His skin's peeling off. Really awesome pop.
Yeah, he's my favorite horror movie. I just love watching the Freddy Krueger movies. He's awesome. His pop is great. I love how his skin looks like it's rotten and peeling and burnt. Yeah. It looks great.
Such a cool pop. If you don't own this one, get it. Okay, up next, one of my favorite cartoon TV shows / whatever of all time when I was a child. Basically the Power Rangers. Super, super awesome show. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, not all the other crap they came out with like Speed and Turbo and all sort of crap. These are the original ones. So first we have, now they're all in the box because they're so cool. These are the ones that actually sit on my counter because I got to display these bad boys. As far as sculpt, they look perfect. Like whoever's behind this, perfect job. You kept everything about a Power Ranger in these pops. Love it. Love them. Love it. So Kimberly first, Pink Power Ranger. Funko, please make all of the Power Rangers. You got to. Not only just the Power Rangers, but I really want to see the villains too. Goldar, Rita, Lord Zed. Lord Zed would look so awesome as a pop. And any artist out there would really want to get their hands on doing that because you could do a super cool one, especially with like a metallic paint. only the chrome on them. So yeah.
I want Rita. I think Rita would be
Rita would be
awesome.
so cool.
Oh
You
my
could do like
gosh.
Maleficent.
Yeah,
just
you totally could. What's the
Rita.
guy's name that has the big head in his belly?
I don't know.
Do you even know who I'm talking
I
about?
have no idea. I know the white little monster with the long ears, and then I don't know.
I don't know. I'll think about it, but I like him.
But so there's the Red Ranger. Super, super cool. I am such a fan of these pops. Now the hardest thing when you're trying to find these is a good paint job on the shield on their belly. So, or on their chest, that is. So.
Yeah, that's really hard to find as a good paint job there because it's such a delicate area, a very small area.
Rubs off really easy.
It smears.
And then up next, my favorite Power Ranger, the White Ranger. So, this one's paint job's not that great, but we were lucky to find him in Hot Topic. They're really hard to find to begin with, and I would probably like to have the glow-in-the-dark one at some point. But I saw this. This is, truthfully, in all honesty, I was looking up YouTube videos of Power Ranger stuff, helmets, that kind of thing, and I saw this guy, and I was like, wow, he's really cool. And I didn't know anything about Pops at first. So we went to the store, and I was like, you know, those Pop characters are pretty cool. Saw this guy in Hot Topic right after we bought Homer and Bart. That was it. That was the beginning of a lovely relationship with us and Pop. Up next, we have probably the most complete line that Funko's made, besides maybe Star Wars, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So, up first, you got Shredder, the Shredder. He's so cool. This is a really good pop. I'd love to see him in a metallic.
Oh, that would be cool.
I just can't say anything good enough about the Ninja Turtle stuff. Such a awesome line of pops.
Yeah, I think completing our line of the Ninja Turtles took us weeks, almost a month to complete, but it was totally worth it.
Totally worth it. And you saw the videos. We had to keep finding these things at Barnes & Noble. I didn't want to order them online because, you know, it's fun to hunt them down. So, there's Splinter. Really, really, really cool pop. He's detailed too. His fur has a little etching in it. Just really, really awesome pop.
I love his big teeth.
Yes. Up next, we have all the guys. They're just like, what up? Let's eat some pizza, right? So, first off, my favorite Ninja Turtle, Donatello, without a doubt. I had the most... I don't know, his personality was the closest to mine when I was a child. So, I love Donatello. I hate how all the Donatellos they have out now have buck teeth and holes.
He has that big gap in his teeth.
Hate that.
Yeah.
I hate that. I know he's the smart one, but since when does smart and buck teeth have to...
I think they're just trying to portray a nerd, but just because you're a nerd doesn't mean that you have to have big gappy teeth.
Yeah, real weird.
I don't get it.
Up next, Raphael, my second favorite Ninja Turtle. He's kind of the brute, kind of the mean one. He's got the attitude. He's kind of the Hulk of them all. Awesome, awesome pop. These Ninja Turtles are just absolutely fantastic. These are probably what are getting most people into the Funko Pop line.
I probably would agree with that, yeah.
Then you got Mikey.
My favorite!
The very, very fun one. Now his tongue, you can't see it because he's black. His mouth's black, but he actually has a tongue inside of his mouth. Probably would like to see that red just because it would gave him personality. But whoever painted it didn't paint it that way, so I'm sure the artist probably didn't want it that way, but there you go. Up next, the leader of them all, Leonardo. So basically Leonardo's kind of the boring one because he's... If you were a Leonardo fan when you were a kid, you kind of went around along with what everybody else was doing, and that's why you were the uncool kid if you liked Leonardo, because he was supposed to be the leader, the head guy. So, you know, Leonardo's really cool, and I love the pop, super, super fantastic, and I love to collect these Ninja Turtle toys, for instance. And you can get these guys at Barnes & Noble too, or Books A Million that is, and in Toys R Us. So really cool. These are the 88 line, the redo, but they're bigger. Not the ones that are out, the small ones. But anyways, so I love the Ninja Turtles, and I wish I couldn't hold off on these guys because I just was so excited when they came out. But now Books A Million, no, it's Barnes & Noble has a set of 4, might even be Amazon. I think it's an Amazon exclusive. Has a set of 4 of these guys that glow in the dark, and I would love to have those, but now it seems kind of a waste. I don't really want to duplicate these guys, even though when they show a little flash here and there. Okay, so up next, I basically got the Comic-Con exclusive of the metallic Donatello. So I was a big fan of the metallic on the Ninja Turtle. They're not really that great, but when we got it, I was really excited, but the paint job on this is horrible. it seems like all the metallic Comic-Con ones I've got so far have just been horrible. So I stopped getting the metallic versions of anything in hopes that that would all be sorted out. What I'd really like to see, instead of the metallic color and instead of the gray colors that you're seeing, I'd like to see them do more of an actual skin tone look, like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, the movie, where they were in Japan, where you could see like the olive spots and
it looked like age spots on
Yeah.
them. That would be
Yeah.
really cute.
That's what I'd like to see them do instead of the cartoony kind of metallic look, because that really doesn't have anything to do with the turtles. It's skin, so, so I just like to see them kind of spread out more, maybe go for something crazy. I know it's expensive to make these molds and go through with it, so they literally have to make another mold, but I'm willing to bet these guys probably sold good enough to come out with other lines of the sort of the Ninja Turtles. Maybe go through the movies instead of the television show, because that could be really cool.